I have a secret that I have kept from my friends for a long time. I was supposed to do a quality assurance video in Skater XL. I know. 26th of January 2021. Okay. So I never did it. Just for evidence. Skater XL. Anyways, Easy Day Studios was kind enough to give me a key. This video is brought to you by Easy Day Studios, and it is an absolute honor to show you guys this game. I have 150 hours in Skater XL. I have plenty of mods to show you. I think I still have a custom skateboard with my name on it. I adore this game, and usually I only do 45 minutes. But I need to just gush over this game. So I'm a skateboarder. I've always been a skateboarder. I've been a skateboarder for years. I've always loved skateboarding. I'm very passionate about skateboarding. However, every time I tried to get any kind of content on this video, my recording was a laggy mess. So we're gonna try and get some content out. Now, can't guarantee this is gonna go well, but we're gonna start with the Easy Day original map. This will be the map that you get out of the gate, and this game is made for modders. This game is not meant to be played 100% vanilla. Play with your friends. If you like Skate 3, oh my god, this is it. There's some qualms I have right now with Easy Day Studios, which is why I've chosen to produce this video now. Things like private skateboarding sessions don't exist. I want to just be able to play with my friends, and there's no game modes, which is a huge pain in the ass. Graffiti, things like that would be really nice to have. So right out of the gate, when you open up this game, you're going to be terrible at it. Forewarning, this game is not easy. I'll make it look easy. It's not. Other streamers are going to make it look easy as well. Especially those of you who skateboard and understand skateboarding mechanics, you're going to have an easy time with this because you're going to have that twin stick mentality, where each foot is dedicated to its own resource of information that you're putting onto the skateboard. So your back foot is your right stick and your front foot is your left stick. So if you want to do nollies, you do it with your left stick. If you want to do ollies, you do it with your right stick. And just to better illustrate this, I don't want to do that. We have this. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm steering with the right and left thumbsticks. That's how you steer and line up your character. You can see my shoes. They indicate which stick I should be pulling. I do not have a custom skateboard right now. And it will tell you how I'm doing the tricks. I just wanted to give you a quick run through of some of the maps, do some tricks, do some more difficult tricks if I could pull them off. Show you some of the qualms with the physics that I have, but all around this is just an incredible game. I decided not to stream this one. I can't guarantee the quality of the video, which means I needed to somehow guarantee that. So what I decided to do is just record it and add music at the end. So I don't know what music I added. Hopefully there's quite a bit, because I didn't want to get copyright strikes for the music that was with the game. Weird. So there's just some weird physics bugs. There's like glitches that you can do to get super speed. I don't know how to pull those ones off. But in a few maps you can do some weird collisions to get super speed as well. And it's a lot of fun. So just like Skate 3 or Skate 2, you know, you have a lot of choices in what you can do, but this game opens up a lot of other opportunities, like catching one foot. I can, here we go. Ollie north, as they say. Boning your ollies. A lot of physics to play with to get good at a game like this. Skipping grinds and skipping rails and things like that. That was not enough speed. Not always the easiest. So you do get, in the base game, the ability to go wherever you want. You also get map editor multiplayer with the thing, and also a mod browser built right into the game. So if you wanted to find new maps, they're there for you to find. But there's also websites that you can go to where you can manually add in maps, which is what I did. But let's just real quick come to the big ramp so I can show you some of the other stuff that this game has to offer nice and quickly, because this is without a doubt a 10 out of 10 recommendation from me. 150 hours. I pull this game up in Discord all the time when the homies and I are just relaxing. It's just something good to have on. I have ADHD, so if we're watching an anime or a movie, sometimes I'll just pull up in Skater XL and enjoy me a little skateboarding along the way. Big ramp level. Not really much to it. It's just a big ass fucking ramp. And this game has just kept me in love with skateboarding full time. Beautiful, intricate, it's hard. It's something to do. It keeps you busy. And I could play this for, it's 2:45 right now in the afternoon. I could probably play this until I have to go to work tomorrow. I could probably throw on some music, throw on some anime, throw on a movie or two, and just play this all day. It's that good. There's so many like little tricks that you can do that aren't even like taught. Nose power slides, tail power slides. Dolls. Aries. Hell yeah, that was nice. That was supposed to be a rock to fakie, but I failed it. Anyways, there's just so much for you to do. If you're into skateboarding and you're into these, or you have a PC, I think this is also available on PS4. I'm not sure. Check it out. You're not gonna regret it. It's so good. Again, gushing over this game just constantly. And I didn't want to cover Skater XL when the key was given to me. The game was missing things. It needed, I don't want to do more things to do, and it only had one map, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't know how to mod it, and I still have a lot of issues with the game, like no campaign mode, no voice acting. The multiplayer is buggy. There's nothing to do in it. A lot of other players are just trolls, which is fine. Building weird things is part of skateboarding. DIY spots has always been popular, especially if you're from the city. This is a weird bug where you just land on rails and don't grind them. I don't know if you can grind them. Yes, you can. But man, they give you a lot of sandbox, and all they really need is to fill these sandboxes with objectives. Start with something like film objectives, triggers to place a camera and land a certain score of points, or get a certain footage of air, manual a certain distance, grind a certain distance. they really need triggers for this game. They need to give us something to do, or give the player base the ability to create trigger locales and things like that, so we have challenges to do. There might be a mod community somewhere that's putting things like that together. I haven't come across it. I'd love to. That's not gonna work. But I haven't seen anything. Also not what I want. Wow. This is buffalo. Everything's sticky. I guess I can't do a kickflip to blunt that. Yeah, so my main message to Easy Day Studios is, even though I love this game with like a passion, people who aren't dedicated skateboarders aren't going to dedicate 150 hours to this game. They're not going to explore the worlds you've built for 150 hours. They're not going to be okay with the bugs of this game. The best thing for you to do is take the money that you've made and the support that you've gotten and start developing the campaign mode, challenge mode, park editors, more models for the map editor, because this isn't gonna cut it. A lot of these are unskatable barriers, and the things that are skatable are difficult to skate, at the very least. Like, this is extremely difficult to skate. Try to do a kickflip, and some of this just looks bad, like it's just a plastic quarter pipe. Good. Had a lot of bugs where I just run into the object and nothing actually happens. Some of them are too small, some of them are too small, too big. Got things like this, which are just concrete. There's not much to do with that. Try to build something and skate it. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Sybe. I don't know if Sybe is a licensed music producer. I'll have to check, but I really like his music. He's non-copyright. I'll definitely be supporting him in this channel quite often, because he's one of my favorite musicians. Yeah, like, I just... some of these obstacles are just bad. You do have these, you know, which is kind of cool. But, I mean, like, none of this is hard. And I don't think you actually get anything for doing these, if I'm not mistaken. It just completes it. I don't know. And these tricks are easy, so, like, I don't know. It's kind of dumb. And dedicated skate challenges aren't very good. One of my favorite skate parks. I spent a lot of time here because when I visited this skate park, it was easily one of my favorite skate parks I had ever ridden. It was so transitional, so technical, so unique. At that time, I hadn't skated anything like it. It completely changed my style and how I approached certain things in skateboarding. It's pretty impressive for a skate park to do to a skateboarder's ability and skill. It wasn't until I visited Hudson Skate Park, which is also in this game, when I had those limits challenged once again, because the Hudson Skate Park is also a very unique transitional snake way kind of skate park. These are pretty small skate parks though. You got the giant hip here. You have the, what I like to call planter section. Then you have your park or your background, little angle to keep your momentum, things like that. And in the back, you have a bowl. Vert skateboarding in this game is iffy at best. I can't guarantee anything for it, but this video is going to be pretty long. It's hard to maintain your speed. The pumping mechanic is okay. And you push in both of them at the same time. I always find myself gradually losing speed, which is real to life. Like, you can't stay in a bowl forever. You have to get out, drop back in. There's another thing. There's no drop-in mechanic. Like, I can't get off my skateboard and just run around. Yeah, that's the California park. And these are all the maps that you'll get when the game comes out. These are just the base maps that are with the game, not mods. So this is the West LA Courthouse. Pretty common skate video spot. You'll see this one all the time because the style of these ledges. They're very easy to skate. What's that coastline? We'll tap there. Normal. You see some of the YouTubers or Instagram players, you know, they do like 180 manuals on that and things like that, but all collectively this map is more street oriented, street focused for people who are interested in that style of skateboarding. And if you're saying to yourself, wow, he makes this game look pretty easy, it's 150 hours worth of playing. Again, this is not the kind of game that you could just expect to pick up and baller at right out of the gate. This isn't anything typical. It's a very atypical kind of game. Very unique mechanics. A lot of people compare it to Session. I actually prefer this over Session for a lot of reasons. Session is a good game. If you're looking for multiple games to play that are skateboarding oriented, I do recommend Session. But they are a competitor, and this is a paid for video, so I probably shouldn't be advocating for alternate games that do the same thing. But I love skateboarding. I can't sit here and pretend like that game doesn't exist. I just think this game does things better. Session has a lot more moveset. I'm excited to see what Skater XL does with like late flips, early catches, Casper catches, more flatland freestyle. I feel like there's a lot there that they could one day implement, and I'm excited to see it. They do have a camera mode. You can make skate videos if that's what you're interested in, but I don't see too many people using it unless they're doing stuff for TikTok. This is a flyby of the courthouse real quick. Again, there's challenges, you know, advanced lines, intermediate, advanced, you know, there's a bunch there. Nothing special, but this is where the game really shines. So let's start from the bottom. Let's go here. This is all community curated stuff. This stuff is really cool to me. It's very special. Some of these parks don't exist anymore. They were made from memory. I know there's a team working on the Pennsylvania Woodward currently, and I'm excited because that was the Woodward nearest to me. I only got to visit it twice, and both times I was injured, so I wasn't really at peak skateboarding ability. But to be able to see that skate park again in a video game and be able to ride it is super cool. Having the user curated content is a lot of fun, even if it is buggy. But it is easily the most important part of Skater XL right now, which is kind of upsetting because this game should stand on its own. They need a bigger team. Creature Studios is working on Session, I believe. Both are very good. One of the bugs where you just get stuck in. Can't alien. There's a lot of like physics-based stuff I don't like when you want to ollie to the left or the right off of something, it's hard to force the game to do that. And that can become kind of problematic with certain lines that you're trying to do. If you're trying to record something, you know. That was dope. This is probably one of the most highly regarded skate parks in the game. You'll find in almost any modded lobby, this is where people tend to hang out. It's super huge. Just do a flyby, actually. Do a little bit of skateboarding in it, but you have this whole under section with the bowl cutout. You have this cool fun box section, and a little snake way section here. Like 5 skate parks all shoved into one. You have all this here. Never done the loop-de-loop successfully. This is super cool here. All downhill too, so you can maintain speed. And then you have this top section. And then you have the challenge rail. You'll see there are no challenges here. Takes you to the other skate parks. Because I don't know if there can be user-created challenges yet. This, you know, when you get a well-made skate park, you can just flow. You can just never have to fall. I forgot that was a staircase. Just continue doing your line as much as you want. Not really any of concerns of bailing. Which I have to give them a lot of respect for, because what I found with other games is flowing your tricks is very difficult. Getting a line that is convenient to flow is pretty complicated. What I would recommend to the devs there is fine-tune your manual inputs. It's a little overly precise, and it could cause a little bit of glitchiness when the game wants you to grind something, but you're trying to manual. Like right here, sometimes you just get bounced off like you just saw. Not great. You have another. Like that's kind of issue. Why does that get sticky? Kind of weird. Loses all your momentum. I've attempted to stream this game, and what I found is it's pretty janky. I'm not 100% certain what's happening there. So I think that's something the studio should look into. When I have a 5800X and a 3080 with more than capable RAM and an SSD, this game should not be having issues, which means it's software side, which means it's on the developer side, and they have issues that need to be resolved. I don't know what that issue is. I've tried to figure it out. I was trying to find out if it's a memory leak or a VSync issue, if it's unsynchronized with OBS. I'm not sure. I've seen other people stream it just fine, so maybe it's just me. I don't want to believe that, but it could be the case. 540 flip, nice. Once you learn the mechanics, like I said, this game really opens up to so much more than just a regular skateboarding game. Doing tray flips. Flip up, turn it around. Boom. You know, there's like little tricks that you can do. Let's see if I can get this one. It's a pretty hard trick to do here, but you can get the ollie across. I think you have to do a 180 nose one. That's the case. You could do some really fun, unique stuff. Okay, I have to go over the rail. One slide the blue ledge. Well, let's do a nose grind. Fun stuff. Some of the collision slows you down, so it looks kind of bad. If you can if you want to throw a couple hours at it and get that perfect collision, it is possible to get a very, very clean, unique line that would be very challenging for other people to emulate. It'd be quite a bit of fun. Red Barrel and I have played this game countless times, 1v1, playing games of Skate. No overthrown tricks allowed, which would be like doing that. That would have been canon. That would have been allowed. Stuff like that. So that's a very good one. You have the Huntington Beach skate park, which is also one of my favorites. This, when you get into the user created stuff, you got to also account for the fact that the bugs that are in these maps will fall down to the creator of the map who need to fix them. I'll show you a couple of them that are really annoying. Say I want to go up this. Oh, it worked that time. There's just random spots in the map that you'll fall. It's a lot of the same, but it's the location, it's a technical skill that you need to put into the skate park to ride them appropriately. That's what makes this game so special. Is not everybody's going to be good at a game like this, and when you do get good at it, it feels really good. That was weird, but okay. Let's just do a quick line across the skate park. This is the fans Huntington Beach Park. Gotta stop doing tray flips. Controlling yourself, knowing where you're going, memorizing the map for the best lines is the best way to do this. You want to get good at a game like this, it's just patience. Just a lot of patience. So this is a really special map that I can't read because that's really long. Fuck you, I'll make the title as long as I want. That's what I've always called it. This is the entirety of Skate 3, the first map in Skate 3. Not everything works right. Some of the grinding sections don't work right. Some of the stuff is too big for you to ride appropriately with this physics, so you have to... There is a mod to change the physics so things work better for these kind of maps, but I don't have it. I try to play this game base as much as I can, just in case there's ever like a competitive scene for it and I want to be relatively good at it. If there's ever like a way to speedrun it or something like that, that option is available to me. So we'll do a flyby. I'm sure you've seen Skate 3 a billion times, but these are the dikes. I don't know if that's what everybody calls them. That's what we call them here in New York. You have the Mega Park over here, Sharks Mega. All skatable, of course. Obviously, with these physics, it's a little bit different. Highway and everything as well, of course. You have the side paths and everything, which is a little janky. You can see like it's all polygonal, and that's probably made with vertices and things like that, and then they just cloned the textures over. You have the whole college, which is one of my favorite skate spots. This is made really well. It skates really well. You have everything here. This is kind of a buggy area. There's some issues with the grinding on the planners. You have the whole stadium section here. Again, all skatable. A lot of people have fond memories of this area here. I missed my tail slide, really. Try that again. There we go. Banks skatable. probably recreate the entirety of the beginning of Skate 3 here if you really wanted to. Yeah, jump the shark. Yeah, it's a lot harder than it is in Skate 3. Like, I don't think I've ever cleanly landed this. Yeah. You just need to change the physics a little bit for that to work properly. Obviously, you have some polygons floating. You have some very unfinished locations that are just white. Like all of this section, the downhill section. This section is really fun because what it allows you to do is play around with the early sliding mechanics. Which, if you didn't know, power sliding and stuff like that in downhill races is very common. So it being added to the game is kind of a nod to early 80s tricks. Of course, we have Carbotron. Kind of the whole point. I was actually found this just looking for Carbotron by itself, and I ended up finding this whole thing. Oh, there was a momentum glitch. It's an unfinished park, but I'm sure there's updates that I could get that complete some of it. Continuous flyby here. Got the bowl. Got the other pools. Water slides there. You can jump off the roof onto the water slide. Like in Skate 3. Oh, I forgot you can't grind it. But it's all totally skatable. We'll just keep going. I'm gonna finish this video up here soon. This should be shorter than most, but as you can see, beautiful. SLS hangar. It has music. It's just turned off because I'm recording. I think I said that earlier. It's got the Tampa 2020. You got Carium, Big City. You got Cardiff. There's so many great skate parks. You know, Primitive, Back, Fermentor. Go to Berlin. These are all user created content. Like, this game is designed for people to mod. But with that, I cannot recommend this game enough. If you love skateboarding, if it's something that you want, play it. So good. And I am sorry to the developers for not making content sooner. But yeah. Y'all needed updates big time back when I got my key, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to cover it, but good game. Congratulations. I hope to see it go really well in the future, and I'm excited to check out your new beta, which I chose not to stream because I wanted to show what I've played the most of, and I'm excited to check out the new beta, but not now, later. Bye everyone.